So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Well, we're on the way. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. And it's Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz. Savinho could try cutting inside here. Savinho's cross. He gets big. Forward it goes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Joe Linton. He's in space and looking for options. There's the shot! Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Brazil! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. João Pedro to Douglas Luiz, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Brazil are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's a good ball out wide.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Luis.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Looking to play him in. Neymar. He's in a great position here. And shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
João Pedro certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Threads one in. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's João Pedro. Joelinton. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good defending, very good defending.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Neymar. And he's forced to go back. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Luis is onto this. He's having a shot! It's loose, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Douglas Luis.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's João Pedro. Joelinton, and the shot's on. And a chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes and we start the second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Looking for options for movement. Now, what about a counter-attack? Good ball, good take. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Douglas Luis. Carlos Augusto. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes for Joelinton. Danilo. João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brazil are still that goal to the good. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. 60 minutes played. Gabriel, tidy with his distribution. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Neymar's cross. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Played out towards the right wing. Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substituído pelo jogador camisa 24. Teremos uma substituição.
Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tries to thread one through. David Neres. And he's managed to get free.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Corner given. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Neymar. That's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. João Pedro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And we're underway. Tielemans. Trossard. And it's to Kuiper. Tielemans. Now De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tielemans. Doku. And this is Lukaku. Looking for options for... He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bast does really well to win the ball there. Tielemans. Very nicely done. Oh, cracking ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, no joy this time. Looking to play him in. Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. He rises! Oh, off the bar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's Lukaku! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tielemans. Half an hour played now. Now Trossard. De Bruyne. And it's Amadou Onana. Meunier. And it's Meunier. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Onana. Now Fas. Now it's Lukaku. Tielemans. Tielemans! Goal! Belgium! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And now the breakaway. Lukaku threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tielemans. And he was quick to react. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Belgium, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Belgium head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Onana. Onana. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. That's very neat. It's Lukaku! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's off and running. De Bast makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Tielemans is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And this is Lukaku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice bit of trickery. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Kuiper is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it into space, and he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just could...
Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pinches it off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Trossard tries to pass it through. Lukaku. Now there's a fine ball. Trossard! Now then, the ball's come loose. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lukaku probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution for Belgium, number 10.
So,
Lukaku.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
7,
actually.
De Bruyne. Number 22, Doku. Coming on the field, Number 9, Opendum.
In with the challenge.
20, Hans Beneken.
Tielemans.
Onana.
Onana.
Substitution.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Trossard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Oh, he's been caught. It's fallen kindly here. They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Pressing high and with purpose. Aims beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. This looks promising. Openda is... And the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Belgium are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Onana. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he welcomes it in. Openda receives it in a good position here. But he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Luca Bacchio picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Belgium definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
In wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility, and I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
And we're underway. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. And it's Udogi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is expertly dealt with. Locatelli. Barella. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Goal, Italy! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Italy break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Politano gets a foot in here. Di Lorenzo. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Raspadori. And here's Raspadori, driving forward. Raspadori! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort. to find that bottom corner. Singapore really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Out to the left it goes. He's on it, can he get away? Now this could be a chance. In again. And it's hoisted clear. Keane. And it's been played through. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Locatelli. He's gone for goal!
Italy can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Locatelli. Now it's Keane. And Keane! And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner. Barella! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Barella clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Locatelli. Tonali.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Italy go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Italy really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's there to get it away. Locatelli turns and goes back. And here's Raspadori. He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great vision. They get a throw in. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's another throw. An instinctive delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Spread neatly. That's a throw. Cross needs to be good. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Calafiori. Almost an hour gone. And here's Raspadori. Now it's Keane. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. And it's made its way to him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he was quick to react. No, he's not getting past him there. Barella. Now it's Keane. Tonali. And the finish! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Raspadori being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Keane, now it's Raspadori, now it's Tonali, steaming on goalwards. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
DiMarco really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Per il numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Italy are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's under a lot of pressure there. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Calafiori. Now it's Retegui. Over to the left. DiMarco. Here it is. Up he goes! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control. Not the most accurate pass. Tonali and Locatelli. Locatelli. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Off the post! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Italy looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally, or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So off we go then. Kimmich. Now it's Havertz. Spread out to the left. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And he's got the beating of his man. Not the most accurate pass. Corner. There's the header. Decent enough try. Sade. Musiala. It's Kimmich. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Vitz. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Havertz! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Kimmich. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, strongly challenged there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found the way through. That's a good run down the left. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Sané. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Mittelstädt. Can he get it? Goes for a shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
26 minutes is number 10, Musiala.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Wirtz. Stiller. Henriks. Now it's Sané. Now, can they get him away? Well, this is Sané, and he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. Chance here to counter.
Germany can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's intervened well there. Mittelstädt, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Stiller. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Sané. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Musiala does have his name on the score sheet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And if you do have a chance
Any strong
today,
opinions
please
on the
take
first
some time
half?
out to give
Well, I'm
your
a little bit
support to
worried
our
for
better
them
stadium
and the way
fund.
they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an
Please
awful long
welcome
way
the two
back.
sides.
Germany leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Germany carrying a 1-goal lead. Not the most convincing of passes. Kimmich does really well there, he is strong. Havertz, decent chance! He has done it! And this is getting getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Musiala. Musiala goes steaming forward. This looks promising. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And the pass is intercepted. Sané. Havertz under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and place it forward. Mittelstädt. And it's Stiller. Nice control. Well, that pass isn't the best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Across. Oh, he's there to get rid. Musiala. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Havertz. Kimmich. Oh, that's well spotted. So, what can they make of this? Now, this could be a chance. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Goal! After 75 minutes is number 11. Substitution for Germany, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Sané.
Kong give themselves a
Number
fighting
17,
chance, back in with a shout.
Coming on the field.
Distributed tidily.
Gross. Number 20, Serge Gnabry. Number 22, wow. Substitution in progress.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Stiller. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away. It's a promising position. Hong Kong with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And he's taking no chances there. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 5 minutes
Now it's Kimmich. Gross. Oh, shooting chance! 5 minutes to add. And here's the chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Realm. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, played right into his path. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. And that's that. Germany can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Havertz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Germany definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Croatia have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So off we go then. Baturina. That's a little off target. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Keeper's dealt with that. Kramaric. Now it's Budimir. Played out towards the right wing. Baturina has it out wide and in space. Has crossed into the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Kramaric could try cutting inside here. And it's Modric. Now it's Baturina. He is just caressing the ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Kovacic.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Modric. Juranovic. And it's Kovacic. Kramaric. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Perisic. Kramaric. And here's Kovacic. Kramaric.
Kramaric really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank. Out for a throw. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Brunei. Dinks one through. Dink through. Now this could be a chance. He's onside. He's got away. And the ball is out of play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Brunei. Brunei ploughing through the middle. Now it's Kramaric. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we
An
come to
engrossing
you now
half,
with a quick
but we're
request
still
for
where we
support
started,
for our
0-0.
charity fund, Chance in Football.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kovacic. Now Modric. Brunei. Oh, good spread. Now it's Baturina. Threads one in. Juranovic receives it in a wide position. And it's Modric. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Perisic. And it's Sousa.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Stood up well to him
The
there.
attendance for this match was 29,514.
Sousa. Kovacic. And here's Kramaric. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Croatia choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution for Croatia, number 9, Kramaric. Coming on to replace him is Number 20.
Kovacic.
Yacha.
Croatia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Perisic. And Kovacic. Piazza. Budimir. Budimir! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
22 minutes is number 11.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Croatia, number 16.
So, time for
Coming on the
changes
field
on
is
both sides, actually.
Number 18.
So we have our breakthrough.
Substitution in progress.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Croatia, number 11, Budimir. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vlasic. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? Nicely spread. Gets into some space. Pings in across, and it's hoisted clear. Croatia still ahead by the game's only goal. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's picked his way through. Chance! Vlasic. Matanovic. It's Vlasic. That looks a good ball through. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And now, lining up for Morocco.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Everyone's raving about Hakim Ziyech, Peter, and with very good reason. I mean, the Moroccan is an exciting playmaker for starters, who likes everything to be pretty direct, and while that might cost his team possession at times, he also has really impressive stats in ball winning as well, so you can see he's a hard worker too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's the whistle. Back towards the middle. Amrabat. And Unahi. And it's Hakimi. And here's En-Nesyri. He's beaten. And the finish! Goal! Morocco! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 5 minutes is number 19, En-Nesyri.
Morocco gain their reward with an early goal. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hakimi gets a foot in here. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It'll be a throw-in. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, that's well spotted. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Stood up well to him there. Dinks one through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Ednesiri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So, what can they make of this? Unahi. Out towards the flank. And it's Hakimi. And here's Ziyech. Showing good feet. And it's made its way to him.
Morocco can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Has a look and plays it forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. In the city! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ziyech. Amrabat. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Morocco, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Morocco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Aguirre wins the duel this time. And it's Diaz. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. Aguirre. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Knocks it into space. Mazraoui gets into a good position. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was
Unahi.
80,314.
That's a dangerous ball. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Amrabat. Now it's En-Nesyri. Can he get it through? Oh no, this does not look good. And he's lost his man here. Just the keeper to beat. Brahim Diaz. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Good play on the left-hand side here. En-Nesyri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's delightful. Could try cutting inside here. Chooses to go back. En-Nesyri receives it in a good position here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Morocco have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Out to the left it goes. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Morocco find a position of real strength now.
Number 20. Number 18.
Knocks it out wide. That's a super give and go. He's picked his way through. Quick look, then plays it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Morocco definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
And all that
expecting
remains for
traffic to be
me
heavy
is
after
to
the
thank
final
Jim
whistle
Beglin.
today.
That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So that's got things underway. Cuesta. And that's a good-looking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Diaz. James Rodriguez. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Colombia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Pinches it off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
India really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball. Just eases him off the ball. And it's James Rodriguez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Colombia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Foot in. James. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. James Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Oh, well played. Chance! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
El anotador, convertido en el minuto 39, número 17.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Has a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
We are into overtime. Throw it. Colombia have reclaimed it. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Colombia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again then. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. And he plays one through. Oh, that was vital. He's got away. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mojica kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Diaz. And it's Lerma. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. And it's hoisted clear. Lerma. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Munoz does really well to win the ball there. Lerma. That is good alertness. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good ball, good take. He's through here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Munoz. Lerma has found the net here, of course. Can he get it through? Can he finish? They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Quintero. He's having a go! He should have put that one away.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
So, third corner of the game. Juan Quintero with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Mojica. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Colombia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cordoba. He's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's that, the end. Colombia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Lerma taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Colombia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good